soaps so that they can wash their hands good number of times. And then they were lighting a lamp also and offer showing it to the god. um, uh, and then the naivedjam, you may call it, then only they were giving it. They were following. If you tell that discipline will come, and then with some, if the food is very pious, food is very holy, you have offered to the god, and then you are taking, it will definitely adds to your health. Of course, one more point is there, you may or may not follow. A small white rice item or dal item, whatever item, small quantity, just a small quantity within my hand, a, that small quantity within this particular, this one, just like half samosa you may call it, that I will go and give it to crow or some bird, some whatever is available, then I will give it. That is the position. So if you follow this food, other things you can do it. Otherwise, if I go on telling you to do danam, to do yajnam, or to do any kind of hard work, when the food is not okay, you cannot do anything also. And two stories were there in the food, in the Shankaracharyas were telling. A saint went to a king's place. The king has given him a nice lunch. During the whole process, the queen's necklace had fallen. The saint had taken it and put it in his pocket. The next day, when the saint went to his ashram and then noticed what he had done. Next day he went to the king and he returned the necklace which he had taken of the queen. The king was surprised. Sir, you are a saint. Why you have taken in the first instance? Had you been asking, I would have given it also. The saint said, the same question I was putting is raising in my mind also. Why I have taken? That I have analyzed after going to my ashram. Then I noticed it from my intuition. The cooked food was done by a cook who was a thief himself. So that dosham, his own mindset has poisoned me, that made me thief. In another story, you believe it or not, Shankaracharya was going in a palak. Palak means that a wooden cart-like thing with 4 rods will be there, 4 persons will be carrying. And while they are going in the forest, a lion roared. Roaring sound they heard. The first 2 people, they dropped the palak and they ran away. The rest 2 remained. They believed the Shankaracharya, there nothing will happen. Then Shankaracharya remarked, those 2 people who ran away, they were taking any type of food which was available in the roadside, and these 2 at the end, they were cooking themselves the food. I have noticed, believe it or not, I am not making any excessive statement. I have seen in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and other places, the cloths that are sold, what we call it, blankets that are sold by the people, weavers, they were carrying on their shoulders, and they go by walking and selling. And at the end of in the town, they go to one outskirts and they cook themselves. I have seen it. They put a lid and they make chapati themselves. They never go to the hotel or anything. So that mental attitude is there with the people. That is essential. Sometimes I telling you on my own experience, whenever I get any bad feeling, I say, why I got this bad feeling? I notice sometimes, I have taken outside food samosa. So those things also sometimes matters. Where I am taking, I will make it a point. Some people are going, I have noticed, ISKCON temple and they take samosa or prasadam there. That's good. Because that is offered to the good God and good places. Don't try to take in all unholy places by unholy people, in unholy preparations, oily food. That is not acceptable. So with this, I conclude. I request you to follow to the extent possible. Now, my guru says, don't be fanatic about the food. What type of food? Don't be. If you miss one day, is not an issue. But as long as you are keeping in the mind, I will make it mitahara. So one gentleman told of my own years, if I take food because of any late reasons, heavy food in the afternoon, I will skip my dinner. Sometimes I will skip my breakfast because I have taken heavy food in the night. I don't feel like taking breakfast again. I will go to the lunch. So your common sense also, your stomach will tell. That Ayurveda says don't take food when you are not hungry. Another Ayurvedic principle is the gap of 7 hours, 8 hours is indicated. The food earlier taken is completely digested, then only you will take. So if some breakfast they have made it for my son and they give it to me, I will take small quantity only, because if I take heavy food, I cannot take lunch properly. A small quantity, then I go for a walk a lot. That is the idea. You take heavy breakfast and also heavy lunch, thinking that you are getting good health. Not, you are not getting health. You will get only ill health. Kindly take care of these things. And out of experience, I am telling, our grandparents, they live long by taking limited and qualitative food. That is essential. So I request you to follow some good articles, but don't be fanatic about the food. Believe yourself. God is there to help me, and follow these principles. Definitely you think over the issues that I have mentioned, and make it a point to practice at least some of these things. If you follow even 25% of these things also, you will have radiant health. That is what Dr. Venkatrao was telling. Walk one mile per day. Why can't we walk? Why we want to have scooters and cars? Why can't we walk? The God has given 2 legs. That is be with the nature, and be nature, and have natural foods. And that is how. May God bless you all. Thank you.